Have you ever wondered what is the hardest language to learn? English or Spanish? As a second language, English is the most spoken language in the world. But as a native language, Spanish is the second most spoken language after Chinese Mandarin. In this video, we're gonna find out what is the hardest language to learn based on these 3 points: vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Let's get started. Let's dive into it. Are you Canadian? Let's get it done. Round number 1. Pronunciation. El español es un idioma sílabo-páutico. Eso quiere decir que todo se escribe tal cual se pronuncia o se pronuncia tal cual se escribe. Eso hace que el español sea más fácil de recordar cómo se pronuncian las cosas al momento de hablar. Además que existen acentos y tal, pero solo en español tenemos un tipo de acento y de acentuaciones, y eso lo hace más fácil. But with English, this is not the case. In English, you gotta know how it's pronounced a word before to say it, because there's no rule to pronounce a word. It depends. There's some words you can know how it's pronounced because how it's written. For example, when the A it's before the double L, it's pronounced owl, fowl. But not always the case, and it's real difficult to know how it's pronounced. You just gotta know it. So I think this point is this round. English, you won this one. Round number 2, grammar. English has a simple grammar, in my opinion, especially with conjugations. Pero en español es muy distinto, porque en inglés tú tienes que, o sea, para conjugar los verbos es muy simple, simplemente el pronombre le da sentido al verbo. For example, future, you will do; present, you do; past, you did or you've done. Pero en español esto es un poco más complicado, porque prácticamente el pronombre cambia totalmente el verbo. Por ejemplo, yo como, tú comes, él come, ella come, nosotros comemos, ellos comen, ustedes comen. Así es con el futuro y el pasado, y eso para nosotros es muy sencillo, pero para alguien que está aprendiendo español, eso es algo un poco más complicado, especialmente si es de alguien que habla un idioma como el alemán, el inglés o el chino. Las conjugaciones son muy difíciles para ellos. Además que en español existe el género. Y, por ejemplo, el árbol es masculino, la calle es femenino. En inglés eso no existe. Y es un poco complicado para la gente que está aprendiendo español diferenciar entre si algo es masculino o femenino. Y incluso han preguntado que si nosotros vemos las cosas así, como si el árbol sea hombre o la calle mujer, y no, así no es. Es algo que, no sé, simplemente ya sabemos que es así y es así. En realidad no tiene sentido, pero es así. Y so, because of that, I think Spanish, you won this one. Round number 3, vocabulary. And this is a difficult one to say because English is the official language of 67 countries and Spanish is the official language of 21. So obviously the English is spoken in more countries than Spanish. Despite that, Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world because of population. And obviously there's a wide vocabulary between these two. English has 200,000 words and Spanish just have 88,000. So obviously English has a wide vocabulary, but the most of these words they don't use it normally, or they already don't use it. And in Spanish, it's a little more complicated because there's so many countries with different slangs, different expressions, and sometimes the same word might mean this another thing. Can have a completely different meaning. So that's why it's difficult to say. But in fact, English is the hardest in this case because I have so many more words than Spanish. But obviously, with the Spanish, you're going to struggle a little bit, and it's going to take you more time to learn it than English. So, with the facts, English is a harder language to learn. But as well, I'm not saying they are impossible language to learn. And actually, they are the two. They are in the top 10 the most easy language to learn. So it's not that difficult, really. And especially if you speak a Romance language like Portuguese, French, or Italian, it's gonna be easy for you. But in according with me, I think they these both languages are really hard to learn, but they are not the hardest. So I hope you like this video. Please hit the button of like, subscribe, and comment down below. See you next time. See ya.